Should be. Yeah, on now. Yeah, another day. This was kind of a last minute change. So my thumbnails are kind of lazy and I'm not sure if the game's actually gonna run properly. I only play like a few minutes to make sure it actually runs or not, but it's kind of iffy. So one playing is a control. Basically, I ask my friends, showing my list of the games I have, what can I play that has a shooting and a story. And he told me this one. So let's see how this one goes. I don't really know anything about this game other than the few minutes I play, so I make sure I can run the game or not. My computer barely passes the minimum spec, so there's a good chance that it's gonna crash like last time back when. About this game, basically my friend told me I might like it or might not like it. You'll see, but you probably will like it, so I'm gonna give it a try. Yep. I can see from the few minutes I play, I can see this game was made for consoles because of hold on to confirm things and aiming feel was all like console-y, if they make any kind of sense. Alright, let's see how it goes. I don't know if it's actually gonna be better or worse compared to other games I had in mind to play today, but let's see. Certainly it's gonna take a lot of toll on my computer for sure.
This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
One second. I forgot to turn this thing off. 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay, this. Okay, this. And this. Okay. Huh? Yeah, okay.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
I can see my game is lagging.
We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
So much frame drop, even in the
Hello?
cutscenes.
Anyone here?
Okay, control response is fine, but the visuals are kind of jittery. Can't be helped. Right, or even more. Even it's a minimum setting right now. Even that is kind of internal lockdown effect. Building lockdown. An old TV and the binders. I remember I have to sort those binders when I was working in office way back when. By the regulation, they have to keep like track of all the papers, and we wait and put a number down and like sort them by the
This
day.
seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Ah, this is a pneumatic mailing thing, internal mail system. You put the thing in the tube and just pop it in you pop the thing in the canister and put the canister in the tube and just whoops, takes it wherever it leads to. Let's see. Casper Down. Odd name. Hey, janitor we saw at the cutscene. And the guy we saw at the cutscene as well. Zachariah Trench. Weird name. Restroom, wrong way, then. I played a little bit past this part, all the way up to
Bureau of Control. All
little-
these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
little bit wet floor. A little bit you saw in the thumbnail, the red little circle, not circle, little area with the LED light lit. Lit. Little circle area there is lit by the red light. Stupid English, I can't talk about it. As you can see, my talking skill is pretty bad as always. I don't know, maybe it's I'm pretty sure I had enough sleep, but I don't know if it's more mailing things. Just kinda unfortunate.
There you are. You are here about the job.
I like this guy.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin Johan helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it.
Did you just
No
read my mind or
face.
something?
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Ding. Signs there to keep you in the direction.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
Yeah. My OBS is complaining about lack of resources. Probably gonna look horrible on the YouTube side. Huh. Is there anything I can do to make it look better? I don't think there is, but let's see. I mean, there's only so much I can do in terms of let me change OBS so that it will be lower the quality on OBS side and the increase the performance a little bit. Oh, fancy. kind of very airy feel to it so far, huh? Control. I like this part, the visualize, the big titles, big subtitle, big caption, and opening of the elevator door, opening the light contrasts. Let me just. Yeah, my OBS is freezing. Give me a second.
Is you there for a moment?
Yeah, maybe this was a
on my
mistake
mind.
trying to play this.
My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
How old is she? If her brother taken away at 17 and she's been chasing this government. I wonder how old they were when they were taken. When he was taken and she was witnessed it. Alarm sound. 6 shot. Oh, did you see that? The object just popped into existence. It's the calling, whenever objects are in the view, they take it out to save resources and they pop it back on when they need to be shown. But the popping back part was a bit slow because my computer was slow. OBS says drop the frame 60 times. Shit. Yeah, maybe this wasn't for the. Maybe this wasn't for the best. Okay, then do this, do that, lower the quality even more. Other than that, should be fine. Maybe I'll just turn this as well. Ooh. Gunshot.
Shit. Shit.
Man, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. No. Shit. Come on.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Let me just restart OBS. It says drop frame 60%. That's not good. It should have enough resources. I'm giving you all the priority and ignoring the thing and Hold on, let me stop this restart OBS. Let's see if that makes it better. It doesn't look like it. I don't have a backup plan. Is it internet problem? No, I don't think it's an internet problem. Yes. Yeah, this was mistake. Shit. Um. Hmm.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power
Suddenly
can cause
Persona.
or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
I always like this kind of like a surreal places. I think the first instance of something similar I saw this was in the what's the game? Fable? Then we saw at the Metro game, as well as the I saw also at the Mass Effect and some few other games. It's kind of somewhat common. Well, a somewhat proven visual that you see like this, like a dreamlike landscape, the abstract. Huh? Why doesn't that work? Shouldn't that work? You jump and hold down the space and she'll grab onto it. I don't know. Wait. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it didn't register my holding down. Maybe I jumped too late. Bam!
The same gun. Okay. Now I have a gun.
One thing I felt about this, one thing nice about this is I don't have to worry about the ammo picking up and whatever because it slowly recharges. It's like basically a shield mechanic from the Halo, but instead of a shield, basically. The other thing is that aim is very hard. For me at least. Damn it. Because I think it's let me move the other shoulder. Basically the aim is kind of for the a lot of the FPS games I played, it was basically you snap to place, so you aim at the dot. Can I make the right hand this side? Or left to jump in the string shoot and launch. Whatever. I want to change this which side you're looking at from. And this is like more console game where you kind of a slide into position. I don't know if it makes any kind of sense, but it's hard to aim in the spot. At least for me. Here goes the gun. This triangle shape coming down the upper side is kind of ominous.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Aw. I wonder if it's one of the devs photo. This guy. All that it's kind of in long tradition, not really long tradition, it's been done long time that using the actual visual, the actual real life photos and videos or whatever into video games. The first one I saw was from the one, but there's been done a few times before as well. I'm really kind of fan of
Let
that.
this happen. You can't let 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 this happen. You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
I kind of felt a bit odd seeing the really real life visuals in the games. 'Cause I'm too used to seeing the abstract side of it, animations. Abstract side of the visuals. And even though... Oh, that's true.
Secure line of communication. Guide us. Reach the hotline.
Hotline, says the dead man.
Shooting me. Where was I? It used to be done so that they can save the limits of technology, get around the limits of technology to render very real life visuals. Nowadays, they're spending a lot of computer power to make the very real like visuals out of CGs. Kind of interesting how much of a technology they change over the years. Ow. Fancy. I just picked up something. Did I know? Rip. Oh, it's already equipped. Very true. I always like the one that when the game tries a bit more of the either very real or very supernatural. Because the point of having all this power over making whatever you want to make it? You just mimic whatever happens in real life, right? I guess it's a matter of the. It's a matter of what they intend to do or deliver.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I feel like I'm missing like a key intent. Developer is trying to let me experience through with just like overlays and hissings and whatever. So I played up to here. So I just played up to here so I can see the computer can handle the game or not, and just took a screenshot for the thumbnail. It was kind of lazy, but it looked like a good visual. Very nice contrast of the light and dark. Yeah, kind of an eerie feel too. Yeah, it's lagging a lot on my stream sound, looks like. Oh well, I guess I'll just grab this, I guess, after I'm done with this. No? Need a better gun. Want me to fight the machine gun with a pistol? Kind of spamming to make up for my lack of aim.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spread.
Oh, there's something
Cleanse the
here.
control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Cleanser control point. Let there be light.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello.
I wonder if anyone standing in here ever feel that this is gonna drop on top
Are you
of
with
them.
us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
That's true. Okay. Where do I go? Out? This way?
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the comprom...
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I'm the new director? Huh. Wait, sorry.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
Oh,
Look,
Emily.
somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director. Obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
I feel like you're talking not enough. Tell me some more
Trench
information.
is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point.
Okay, another red warning for Novius. Can't do much about it.
Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse,
I don't know if
I
my
have a
computer being
million
laggy,
questions,
but
and
their facial
probably have a
expressions are
million
great, but their
more.
body movements are kind of
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
lacking.
Not yet.
But there's something I need to
Kinda
ask
makes
you to
everything
do
kinda bit
first. If you can cleanse a control point,
odd.
then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope.
Is this the body movement that's kind
I
of in
don't know
this
her,
middle of
but I
the
like her already.
natural versus like a
She's the opposite
swaying a
of the
lot?
faceless
It's like a-
agency I've blamed for what happened to me
the
for
movement is like a not real enough, but
But I
it's
can't
not
trust
they're
her
not
yet.
static either, so it's kind
or
of this
rather the
weird feel to it.
bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me?
So there's like a little bounce
We did it
and
before.
sway when
Push
you
the
walk.
hiss out.
It's something you naturally do, right? Because how any movement works, but it feels a bit weird. I don't know why. I mean, it's hard to tell, but it's just it's probably just because of my computer is not rendering fast enough, whatever. But probably better looking in the higher frame rate. It's just I don't know. I don't like it too much. Also, I guess partially because I'm not used to the more realistic approach to the graphics, I guess. I'm so much used to the more abstract side, animation and stuff. Alright, what do I do now? I think we're cleaning this building or whatever, right? Assets, material, clearance level. Okay, whatever that is. I don't care about collectible missions. Clean's office. Okay. I don't know. So this is my little hub area. It's a save point that I can use to. basically just holding your hands next to their head and just doing something when there's no effect other than just weird. There's no like a
It didn't
whole user
work.
effect
The
or
hiss has burrowed
just
too
a small
deep.
screen.
Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse,
Okay.
over here.
All the way.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
There you are. Give me a plan.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Cleansed.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not...
Another warning for the wheels. I should be fine. Whatever, can't do much
wearing
about it.
one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Yep.
They call me the director.
Not gonna work on this game, I guess.
But that's
My
not
computer
me.
can't handle it.
I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
I can sort of. So if you're just playing it,
Why
I
am
guess
I
it's
here?
not.
I
But
think
running
you
OBS
already
at the same
know.
time is not gonna work.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
Alright, no stupid questions. I think I can see why my friend said I might not like it. You probably will like it, but you might not like it as well. So. The style of the delivery, like spending a lot of cutscenes like this, kind of that might trip up tea, in a sense. I prefer things that are a bit more integrated into the gameplay in a sense. So maybe it gets better later though, because it's pretty much the intro chapter anyway. Can't fast travel yet. So which way do I go? Into the communications department to find hotline. And where would that be? Communications department? Probably out in north somewhere, I guess, because that's where all the question marks are. See if we're gonna get out of the room or not. There we go. Out of the room. This was a director was. Huh? Yeah, the map says there's a path to the left. This thing? Is that a hidden button or something, or is it just the way the map is laid? It looks like there's a path down though. I'm lost again. Elevator? Elevator maybe. Go down then. Oh, clearance level. So this one didn't open though, right? This one didn't let me go through. So where do I go? Fast travel didn't work. Because there's no other place to fast travel to.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
And where would that be?
Thanks, Emily.
So yeah, you can tell
I'm
that
sure I'll have more questions soon.
this
just
game
let me
wasn't really
know.
meant for the PC. The dialogue choice, so you have to press enter, right? But your hand is nowhere near the enter key when you're playing the PC. Yeah. Is this the way? Okay.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Hello. Combats are fancy, visuals are good. Too bad that they're kind of separate of each other. Maybe it'll probably get better as you play because it's still an early part of the game. And I'm really confused about the relation between this whole control thing is to the main character at the moment. That's nice. Walk forward
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
lower my mouse sensitivity a bit. Actually, there was option about it. Gameplay. Okay. Okay, so like that's slightly better. That might be helping with the aim a bit. Not by much. Is the health kit? Can you? No, that's defibrillator. I need to defeat the enemy to get the health kit or whatever. for that, I fight enemies. That matters. When this thing came out again? 2019 or something? Quite recent. What kind of shitty desk is this? Whole thing just lifts up. I guess they made it so intentionally flimsy so that it looks better when you hit on it, I guess. So shot. There's someone hissing somewhere. Ow. Ow. Was that a shotgun or something? Took quite a health damage at once. Oh well, that's number one. Even in the game that's not very hard to play, I die. Just tell me how bad I am with the games. Interact with the control point to instantly refill your health font. Okay, but that means I have to go all the way back to the that one area, which is I don't want to. Okay, so where does I return from? Which point do I return to the game from? Control point. Okay, is it like do I have to get the stuff done again or? Okay, all the things I collected.
There it is
still
again.
there?
A welcome message.
I just have to go find them again. Where was it? There was one on the side. No. This part I'm gonna look through. Next. Oh, then check out this one. So in this door number one, it's killing me. That was dumb. Enemies will try to flush you out with the cover using grenade. Look at the grenade indicator and quickly move to safe distance. I don't know, I haven't seen the grenade yet. I think the better loading screen is that be aware when you're taking damage from the clouds or whatever, because I'm blind as fuck. Whatever. I'm so bad at this. Part of it is because I'm so distracted on other things, and the other part is that I'm not used to the games like this. Well, I am used to games like this per se, but there's slightly difference between the console-centric games, I guess, and a lot of games I play is a bit of low. Tends to be older types. So I'm missing out on the number of the game literacy.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Where was it? Just like over. This one I think. Oh, I saved the state of the door being open. I don't know why. That's fancy. Okay. Can't go there yet. enemy around this point, I think? No? Or did the game save the part that would kill the enemy already? Maybe it did. Okay, next to door number 1. Go and fight them again. New one, yeah? Okay, it's not that kind of game, where you carry around a whole bunch of weapons. Okay, damage boost, okay, that's good. Personal nodes. House recover for go. Nah, it's just better to have the one big house to have a better feel. At least at this point in the game, I think something. So I guess it's one of those like, open world type game. I guess it's even though it's not open world per se because you're literally inside the building, but yeah, it's more of okay, let's loot the place then.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on, and they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So if I find that disc, I'll get a gravity. Can I put this over? Whatever. Let's see. This. Everything is fluff, so hold on. That one's locked. Nope. So this is set in like Cold War era, kind of bit about like 60 or whatever 80s. I think I missed the date whenever they say the date. I think whatever.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Kind of having this supernatural occult stuff happening. A bit of a cover. I don't know what cover up, but that's what I'm feeling. Yeah, right? Guess not. Can't go that way. Another shelter. Open sesame. What's behind this door number 1? Any treasures? Not too much.
object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
What is this? Explosive sharps. Oh, it's a shotgun choke. Okay. Let's just call it shotgun choke. All this fancy stuff for a while. What do I do after this? Do I run in? This looks so. You're basically holding on your hand and gruntling a bit.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
You to grab and you to launch. Yeah, grabbing gun. But instead of a gun or anything, you just extend your hand and grunt a little. Huh? Oh, you opened up, right? What's that game again that had the what was it called? Spaces? Dead Space wasn't it? The flop disk is now bound. Okay. That's a weird sentence.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight.
Does it explode? Oh, this one should explode, right? Even though it's a fire extinguisher. Oh, you pull the concrete slab right out of here. The controls are kind of simplified in terms of hitting the No? Okay. Because it kind of auto locks to the enemy And when you let it go, you just fly towards that instead of wherever you're pointing it. Let's see. Man, don't. I guess it's a purely combat ability, not really of a puzzle solving or level design wise. Not what it calls, not puzzle solving or not integrated to the level design too much. Let's see. Cinematic, that letter, communication department. Get on my way.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Follow where the enemies are coming from. Should be able to reach whatever the next Mail. Blood trap. That's a good sign, right?
Locked. Maybe there's a key.
If you're gonna put the key
This
right next
must
to
open
it,
the
why?
door.
What's the point of locking it then? Well, I guess it's more of a checkpoint that you have to get the key before proceeding, because you will need the key on the later part of the missions, I guess. Boss fight. No. Yes. Where are you?
Fly now. Great.
What am I doing? I'm gonna die. Yep, I'm gonna die. Let's see, they're flying around, I cannot hit them with the thing, so to shoot them? There gotta be something I can use, there gotta be some mechanic I have to use to fight him, using the throwing mechanic. Something exploded, so he dodged it and the explosion got him, but I don't think that's enough, so what am I missing? What am I missing? Let's see. Tell me it's right outside the door. I don't want to walk all the way down here. Where is this? Oh, almost fell to my... Oh, this is where the cleanse point was. Which means I have to go up, take a left, take a left, take forward, take a left. No, this is not the left I was gonna take, but I saw the little piston. This collectible thing I'll never read anyway, but I want to collect them because that's human nature. Here, communication partner. want this. This is a, oh shit. Grenade launcher, rifle launcher, grenade launcher. No, the rifle launcher grenade. Because that's not a launcher, that's just grenade. Stuck on top of it, the rifle barrel. This is what I got. I got out this way. Clear the way this way, or to the left, was it? To the mall. Round 2. Boss fight. Whatever your name is.
They can fly now. Great.
Where'd he go? No damage. Okay, that's the damage. I need HP. Shit. Let's see, I need to shoot them to deal damage. Kill the grunts with the kill the grunts quickly with the throwing, I guess, and try to aim better. This is what, that's number 4? 5? I'm so bad at this. Yeah, also thinking about getting like a yesterday I spent quite a bit of time, like quite a bit of time being 30 minutes or something, like trying to think of like a branding, not really branding, but like a being thinking of the character in a sense. Because right now I'm keep using the stupid little initial, not really initial, but just a random 2-letter combined together as a channel name, which I've been using for like several years. Because when I made this thing, I just needed something so I can subscribe and watch the stuff. But now that I'm using it as a streaming, it's kind of using a CJ as a name. It's kind of not good, lazy, lacking, and anything, whatever you put it. So kind of trying to think of some random names I can use. I've been here before. This way. Could use, but still keep the. It's not even initial, but like, at this point I want initial, I guess. For the lack of better words. CJ. And try to think of like words or lanes or whatever that can still keep the C and J, but there was a lot of random thing that doesn't sound good at all. Idea.
Fly now. Great.
I got stuck on the stupid trolley thing. Where is it? Where is it? Let him dodge. Wrong key! Comp is a melee with it. Melee with the rev. Whatever. Stupid me. Wow, I'm really bad at this. I need to get better at this. The problem is that to get better at things, I have to spend more time on it, and then that time is kind of lacking, and I understand. The problem is after spending time on it, I kind of get resetted because of the getting distracted on the other stuffs. That's the problem with doing this part time. You kind of want to do something constantly, right? Consistently. Not constantly, consistently. And try to keep yourself kind of in level head, so you don't just go like abuse or. Oh, what's this? Save point? I could have saved here and saved a lot of well, not really, saved like 2 minutes of travel time. Alright. That's good to know. Can I skip this stupid visual?
Fine. Great.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Behind me? Above me? Above me. So annoying. Just a little more, just a little more, just a little more. Second phase? Or just
I have a feeling he'll be back.
recurring villain? Okay, sure.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Past where? Fine, okay. Oh, can I open that now, or is it still locked behind the key card? Oh, opens. I think this is shortcut. And this one is still. Oh. Okay, follow the pipeline. One that's bundled up and one that's more prominent than the other one because it's not bundled up or spaced out. I just saw one pass by. Yep. Tubes. They look cool, they look futuristic,
All
but
right,
they're
take this
very
down.
impractical.
The situation in
In a
Cuba
sense,
has been
because of maintenance
Alberto
and setup
Tomasi, head of comms.
similar to the why the monorails
got him.
failed.
was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Huh. So much easier to cover up. Launch efficiency. Personal. Yeah, that might be a good idea because launch does quite a bit of damage. How do I reach? G was it? Below speeds. Damage boosts. Okay. Now.
The hotline can't be far now.
Hotline. Huh. Big. Bold letter. Hotline chamber. Let's see what's in this number door. This weird room. Who's calling me?
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Have we been here before?
Oh, that's cool.
No.
So instead of having the
I've
pull,
stayed at a lot of roadside motels across
calling
the
you right
country.
away.
On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
having flipped back one time and then changing it has a better impact, I guess. Ding 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 ding.
Hello? Anyone here?
That kind of sets you expect to press everything more than once, even though they don't seem to do anything. Oh well. Let's move on.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
I had the naming thing, so so think about like a few things to change my name from CJ to something else, but while keeping the initials to be CJ. And thought of like some random stuff like because streaming the caster J or whatever on this already existing everything. Like any common words, common English word I can think of already have a name that has C and J in it. So because I was drinking a tea at the time. Thought about naming them cha. Cha is tea, also in Japanese and Korean as well. But what's to put the J? I couldn't think of the J, so I just go with the what because I was learning Japanese recently. It's Janai, so I was thinking of just changing the name into cha Janai, which is kind of weird because it's just a common phrase, right? So and although when I googled it, there's actually people named last name with the Janai. So I guess the Chajana, it's not that much of a stretch. What? another challenge, another built-in tutorial. It kind of makes sense as a lore to have like this separate area, and it makes sense that level to be a tutorial level. But, Contact extra-dimensional entity. So what do I do with it? Give me some indication. Do I dodge it? Looks like I'm just go around. Because there's a two different paths I can take. Common design, level design. And you want to dodge around them. I'm coming! Keep the phone call going. 1 minute, eine Minute. Wrong key.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Man, now I want to watch the Inside Job again. That show was fun.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I came from this direction already, right? I'll check the director this. Speak with Emily in the boardroom. Huh. The map is decently sized, but at the same time doesn't take too long to get around. Really, as long as I don't miss a turn. And if you think about it, it's pretty small for a building. For building what it does. Power 1 megawatt cooling 1 blah blah blah. Can you write a formula so the sum I offer copy P2. Somewhat, the sum of what? Angle theta, this is a very simple first year physics problem. What are we solving for though? Everything is invariable, so there's nothing to solve for. So I guess you have to find out that sum, but that's just a formula, right? Triangle parameter, power was. something. This on the top one is something about generator. Okay. Yeah, it's like a homework problem. Not something you probably need in the office like this. There isn't much of a case that you would ever need to calculate the friction and whatever objects that are resting on the slope. Let's see, where was I going? I was going that way. Inside of the room to talk with her. The other one, on the top.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Imagine this was a movie, and this scene was a play on the screen. Not good. It's kind of lacking a lot of stuff. I guess it makes sense because they're trying to make use of the motion capture maybe with the faces, whatever. Then try to zoom in on that to show the internal dialogue and whatnot. But it just kills the flow like that. It's like, so it's like in terms of gameplay point, because you're taking control away from the player, just cutting the cutscenes are not good for the games. And just looking at the cutscene by itself, if you judge this in the light of the movies and stuff, they fail on the aspect as well. I know it's visually good, like there's a lot going on. They spend a lot of effort on it, but it doesn't mean it makes good. I don't know, I guess I can see why my friend said I might not like it too much.
Hi, Jesse.
Game overall is a pretty fun game, like a pretty decent game to play, looks like.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
They
Just
could have
let me
done
know.
better. Although I guess it could
Do
be.
you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I don't hear anything. Graphics are good, settings are interesting, but gameplay, if it's
Sounds like it's
metrics of
coming from the
games, kind of
elevator.
Brings up a lot of new questions.
Health 1, energy 1, melee 1, launch damage, maybe launch damage. And what's the one on the side here? Launch grenade, rockets back at enemy. Okay. And I'll take the health as well because I keep dying. Alright, then unlock the one of the weapons as well. I don't have enough material. What is this? Constructs. Oh, it makes one. Okay. So this is a gacha system. Sure, why not? Why not add some gacha random
is largely confidential.
raffle
No
into
use
the
guessing
game?
what his motives if we don't even.
What good does that do? I can't add one more? What did I unlock then? What did I unlock? You unlocked something, right?
Know what kind of energy he uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create them.
Additional weapons form slot. Weapons
Kind of
form.
energy output, right?
Let's see. Mission. Search for initial lockdown major settings to unlock conversion looking at monster. Traveler control. Where do I go though?
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Search the way into.
From the containment sector. I'll put in a request.
Where do I go?
He's asked us to document these.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Friendly face, but is he good intentions inside or? Loading. Slowly loading. I don't know, my computer sucks. How long has it been? Hour and a half? 2 hours? When did I start again? 2? Right? Did I start 2? It's been an hour and a half, okay. Alright, so half an
The
hour more.
maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
No? Come on, let me Come in. Come on. What is this game? Come on. No? Yeah, no. Cool. Nothing here though. Ah, something here. Shutter projectile. I don't have the shotgun yet, so there's the point. Kinda useless at this point. Payphone. Locked door.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
That could have gone better. Missed a lot of people throwing the shots. I don't like. I know it's a proven game concept, but I don't like it's like open. Like, it's not quite open world, but like one of those like checkpoint you unlock, then you do whatever you want to do on the path you took there. It's kind of I don't like it too much because these things are kind of just there. It doesn't really add much to the gameplay or game feels or game experience whatsoever. It's just there to kill time. And gives an easy sense of progression. Where'd it go? And one more? Huh? Okay. Come out. One bite. I'll just throw a rock at your face. I feel like I missed some items in here. Oh, they could have just been a combat area. Oh, there's something. Another choke. I don't need choke. Stupid shotgun chokes. Keep giving me shotguns and not keep giving me shotgun chokes, but not shotgun. Okay, not going in there then. Stupid game, giving me all this fancy stuff. Look at it, not letting me look at it. Get into it, get inside of it. Where do I go? This one? Ah, okay, up and over. Okay. No, this is what I've been to. I took the wrong turn. This.
What's down that way?
What's down what way? This way? Or this way? You tricked me. Eh. It's a very simple
Ugh,
bait and
this
trap.
place makes me nauseous. An object of power.
Is that a unicorn?
How do you think it got down here?
Or is it? Oh, that's just the merry-go-round.
A carousel horse.
Yeah, interesting.
Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
No, that's the checking it out. What's the music they usually play at the carousel again? Controls. Huh? What are you paying? Grenade. Why can't they have a grenade launcher and I can't? Give me the grenade launcher. My favorite weapon in any kind of game is a grenade launcher. Damn dash. It reminds me of the late 90s Korean MMORPG. There was like a fighting game. I forgot the name, but there was this game like a 3v3 area. The game had a dash, so I used to a lot. And there was this problem of this when there's someone lagging a lot, then you can kind of infinitely dash. Alright, side quest done, but dash. Janitor, are you in there?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ahti here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ahti. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
Type of power plant you have in
Don't
here.
you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the
Man,
task
I don't
board
want to go to
here.
vacation. It's been so
Can do
long
later,
since I've been to vacation.
when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
I'll finish the generator first, right? Then I'll get to the whatever that thing is calling me to do.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
You die.
Explosion. Too much. Director's duty.
Do you have like a nuclear fission reactor in down here or something that if the cooling power goes down, the whole thing blows up? Because that's the only one that I can think of that is power generator. That you have to rely on the constant cooling. Who puts a nuclear reactor in the middle of the city? Because of the not only the risk but things. Oh, this is a very typical generator design. I don't know where this problem started from. Maybe like Final Fantasy or something, 7 or something. Like this central area with this big gap and then like this scaffold, and you walk around to see this big giant thing. Kinda cool, but eh. That's about it.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief...
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
I don't like this.
Try to stay alive.
It's cut to the internal dialogue. There gotta be a better way of it.
Blockages in
Emote.
pipe C through F. Is the clock back?
Especially when you have this entire animation budget. Save point. What is this? I don't have a shutter. I don't have spin. Okay. How do I unlock the more phones? Do I just like kill something? Come on. Assets. Level missions. Coolant pump. Okay. Coolant pumpers, I guess. Explode on that. It's annoying because I tend to kill them in close ranges because it's easier to hit them when they're close by. Blood pumps. This looks like it's gonna come up, but doesn't.
Power. Replace the parts.
Is there more? That's everyone, right? No, you're still alive. Oh, what the? Where did he? He could jumped out of nowhere and landed on top of me, killing me in one shot. Well, my health was like a sliver left anyway, so it's not really much of one shot, but still. Probably should have healed before I get into the maintenance area. Does it save that where I left up in the quest lines? Do I have to kill another 3 more rangers, or do I kill from the whatever 3 on? We'll see. Should show on the quest map right away. Okay. Missions. Oh, saves. Okay, good. return to where I was before. I'm going out of here. What the hell? These kind of... shit. Yeah, that's just my controls of the combat is just abysmal. Yeah, grabbing onto the items are kind of... I need to get used to the kind of auto locking and switching the locks between to change target I'm hitting at, and just not used to it. Need to get used to it, which means I have to play more. But that just means more suffering, I guess. Doesn't really matter.
Power. Replay the parts.
Oh, something exploded in front of me. Any more? Any more? No? What the hell? Weird lighting there. Okay, save point. Good. I need to save points. Right, wait to the control pump open. Mission, let's see. One more. Then this one is a headshot kill, and then pierce one. I don't have a pierce one. No. Weapon forms, okay, shatter, grip, spin. This will have to do, I guess. Finally, I can use the choke. Let's see what the boost. How do I change? F. Alright. Coolant.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Coolant. Coolant pumps, NSC. I heard some buzz. Is it an enemy or is this an ambient noise? Where do I go to fix this? Up there, I guess. Where's the enemies gonna come out from? This feels like a good combat area. Collectible. Door opens. The power thing. I need to find the thing. There, enemies coming at me now. 20 more. Feels like I need more. What do I do then? Counted headshot? I don't think so. What do I do? What do I do? The way out is blocked. Does it depend until the time runs out, or is there something else I have to do? Do this? Guess not. I threw the catwalk and still had hit. What else? It's more power cubes.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal.
Ow, what the hell? He's very clever, trying to sneak in. I just dies. Blah. Was I not supposed to hit it? Yep. If there was like any supernatural event in real life, I would die in the first contact. All the years of the reading and training, not training, but because it's only one basic training. Reading up on them and thinking about it, I mean nothing because I'm so dumb enough to not notice something's a danger and just poke it, just stick. And the first time I see it, and then die right away. I'll be the one of those horror movie victims that died in the front and at the beginning to set the tone of the movie.
I don't like that sound.
Yep. That almost went too bad. That almost went bad. Oh, there's another, oh, there's 3 pumps. Okay, there's different pumps. One. let's kill them first. Kill yourself. Come on. Oh, there's another pump. This one I think over here, because that's where the pipe is. There it is.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him. Put his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
I have to kill them and kill them when it's not attacking me. Ew. The detour, okay. There's a one level Bios, Resident Evil. You have to shoot some like a buttons to open a door. Never played the game, only watched the clips of it, but yeah. Really check that door. Ritual impulse material. Disgusting. Is there more or? Since the way back is opened up, I'm guessing that was the end of it. Because you don't want to open up the way
Just
back
hold
before
together
the...
a little longer. There go the pipes.
There you go.
Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Kinda cool game, but there's a many parts that I wish they did it a bit differently. But I guess because that type kinda different from what their target audience or something else. Makes a lot of sense as a console. the control them, whatever it is. Still pretty fun. Wish I wasn't slow on the it was so bad at the there's a lot of drops a lot of things I'm missing out because the graphics is smaller. Drama. I need a sniper rifle or something. Although, because machine guns, I can just outrange them. In terms of gameplay, giving players something that can just outright cheese the enemy is not really good. But in real life, you just want something easy way out sometimes. All right. Where does the last save point be? All the way here. Okay. Let's see if my stupid way of doing a shortcut works this time as well.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
It's a bit slow. I was slightly slow. Are you still there? You're still there. Did I miss out on the boss drops? Oh, he's coming there. Oh shit, I missed my jump. Concentrating for seconds, I don't die yet. Where'd he go? It was like right there. Where'd he go? still there? He's dead. Almost died myself. Can I get the minigun? No. Okay, next up is a converter. Let me finish the reactor thing that I'll call it a day. Also, like, can I take the elevator instead of down there? That would make sense, right? Yep, there we go. Developers don't want you to be wasting time going over the same place over and over. It used to be so much easier to lose control. This is that's slower. Right, next up comes rewind the key to different using the E key to attack is kind of hard to press the E key while pressing the arrow key, not the arrow key, WASD key. How many are there? How many more you guys show up? Oof. Is it over? Tell me it's over. Good, good. Ventilation? Oh, fuck, no, ventilation is the... Is it later? No, no, next one is the converter, right? Yeah. Which was on the other side of the...
Blockages in pipe C through F. Put the clock back.
Let me see if I can get some upgrades. Probably not. Okay, field training. What is this? Very interesting. Reminds me of the Darwin, yeah. Not the area I should be going at this point, I guess. This... No. The tunnel maintenance. Missions. Butters. Where would that be? Is it here? Oh, looks like not be here. They should lock me out if this place is not meant for me to be there, right? Yeah, they locked me out. This way, anything? No? Okay, back out. Maintenance. Converters, okay.
Replace the parts.
I see the damn thing. It's so hard to tell where the enemies are. Objects you can grab onto. Is that burn base? I'll deal with it later. Let's see. Let's see a bunch of power thing.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old victims decide to plan to save it.
mode. Close combat. Come out where you are. Come out wherever you are. Can you come on closer? The mission thing. Kill with the Pierce mode. Kill enemy. Headshots. Kill the rainbow. Simultaneous. Does a shotgun shot count as headshot? I feel like it shouldn't, but... Can I jump over? How do I get out though? I dashed the wrong way. Okay.
Now we won't blow up. Let's go lift the lockdown.
I'm probably gonna go lift the lockdown tomorrow or day after. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Does it save though? Does it save here? No, I have to get to the control point to save. Okay, I'll get to the control point then. Oh, my stomach's acting up. Anyone else? No? Save point, how convenient. Alright, let's see today. It kind of lagged a lot more in the beginning compared to the later part, but I'm kind of 50-50 about to continue this play. Game is fun. Computer is not enjoying the experience of having to run a game that's way above its capability. Especially while streaming. It's kind of. I don't want to play more of it, kind of like the gameplay, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll alternate between the two. This one and the Lost Technology. That one is not going to well either. I'll think about it, I guess. Tomorrow gonna be if I've meant the time gonna be short video. Otherwise I have to go to the meeting tomorrow, so it's probably no stream tomorrow. So it's gonna be the day after. So I'll have plenty of time to think about what to do. Alright. Yeah, that's it for today. Hopefully it wasn't so painful as always. And I'll see you day after tomorrow. Back to the void I go. Goodbye. Bye. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I getting more practice? Maybe.